Good day, everyone. I am Dexie Maroliña, a first year BTLED student. So, before I begin, I want to share something very simple. I just want you to imagine a small Filipino home. Imagine a sound of an electric fan, smell of food cooking in the dirty kitchen, family talking, laughing, and sometimes arguing. And in the middle of that home, a child stands quietly and wonders, who will I be someday? Do you know who that child was? Yes, that child was me. And today, I am here to share how my Filipino identity shaped my heart, my strength, and the teacher I dream of becoming. There are three Filipino values became the foundation of who I am. So the first one is the respect for elders. So this value was one of the first things I learned in life. And I learned it because of my mama and nanay. Since I was young, they always told me, ayaw tawag og pangan sa tiguang. Always use po and opo, and they always told me that always show respect wherever you are. They were the ones who guided me, corrected me, and reminded me, not just once, but every day. And they didn't teach me respect through words alone, but instead they taught me through their actions. So I saw how my nanay treated our neighbors, our relatives, and even strangers. So she treated them with kindness, patience, and humility. Also, I saw how my mama talked to older people with gentleness, how she listened instead of interrupting, and how she treated others with dignity. So, because of them, respecting elders became natural to me. It became a part of my character, not just a habit. And now that my mama is gone, every time I say po and opo, every time I listen with humility, every time I show respect, I feel like I'm honoring her memory. I carry her lessons in my everyday life. And also, respect for elders shaped me deeply. It taught me to stay humble, to listen, to value the wisdom of people around me. So the second one is the close family ties. So this value, is very close to my heart because of what I went through. So I grew up in a broken family. But even though our home wasn't perfect, I never completely alone. I had my nanay, my tatay, my uncles, my titas all standing beside me. And then life brought me my biggest heartbreak. My mom is no longer here. Losing her was the hardest thing I've ever faced. There were days when my heart felt empty. There were also nights when the pain was too heavy. But because of the strong Filipino family ties I grew up with, I survived. My tatay, my uncles, my titas, and even my cousins, they became my strength. They became the reason I could stand again. This is what being Filipino feels like. When life breaks you, family helps you rise. And the third one is the Filipino time. We always joke about Filipino time, but it actually taught me something important. Like seeing people arrive late or event starts late made me understand the value of time. Like it made me choose to be disciplined. It taught me that being on time is a simple act of respect. Instead of copying the habit, I learned responsibility. So I have realized that being Filipino means having a heart that never gives up, a heart that rises again after storms, also a heart that finds joy in small things, a heart that chooses hope even in pain. So for me, being Filipino means learning from challenges and carrying love wherever I go. It means being brave, being kind, and believing that no matter how dark life gets, you can always stand again. So, on the other hand, one belief that truly reflects who I am is this Filipino superstition. So I believe, or we believe in my family, that every person has a soul and we honor it. So this belief teaches me that every human being deserves respect, not just because they are alive, but because they carry something sacred inside them. So, when my mom passed away, our family followed tradition to respect her soul. The prayers, the candles, the quiet nights of remembering. Every night, my nanay or and my family would remind us. Um, ayaw kalimot og like ay ayaw kalimot og ampo kay nagtan-aw pana siya nimo. And you know what? That belief gave me comfort. It helped me heal. It made me feel that my mom's love didn't end. It simply changed form. This superstition taught me that love is spiritual, that people live in our hearts, that the soul matters, and because of that, we must treat others with dignity. It reflects my identity because I am someone who values the unseen: kindness, sincerity, respect, and the soul of a person. So, as a future educator, this these Filipino values will not stay in my home. They will live in my future classroom. I want to teach my students to respect not only me, but each other. I want them to feel that school can be a second home where they are safe, understood, and valued. So before I end, I want to leave one challenge, not just for my future students, but to anyone listening. Like, never forget the soul inside you. Honor your story. Honor your identity. The Filipino heart that beats in you. Yes, we may face struggles, loss, and brokenness. But remember this: Filipinos do not break, we rise. Filipinos do not give up, but instead we keep going. Also, Filipinos do not lose love. We multiply it. So, when the world tries to silence you, stand tall and say, I am a Filipino and that is my strength. So, that would be all, and thank you.